Catch Me creative team has partnered with internationally awarded veteran art photographer Derek Galal to help women step into their confidence and let go of limiting beliefs while wearing their custom-made flying dress that ripples in the air against a beautiful Caribbean background. This amazing moment of self-love and self-awareness can be artistically captured and preserved under Derek's watchful eye and experienced hands. So take advantage of this superb quality and attention to detail as seen in our high-quality prints and breathtaking videos. The flair of a beautiful dress can make you feel so special and beautiful. Let's help you capture the moment. Book your Catch Me Flying Dress session on the beautiful nature island of Dominica today. Our team will ensure your comfort and enjoyment through the experience. At the end, you will receive images worth treasuring for a lifetime. We look forward to helping you awaken your inner power as you transform into the most confident version of you. The Catch Me creative team has partnered with internationally awarded veteran art photographer Derek Galal to help women step into their confidence and let go of limiting beliefs while wearing their custom-made flying dress that ripples in the air against a beautiful Caribbean background. This amazing moment of self-love and self-awareness can be artistically captured and preserved under Derek's watchful eye and experienced hands. So take advantage of this superb quality and attention to detail as seen in our high-quality prints and breathtaking videos. The flair of a beautiful dress can make you feel so special and beautiful. Let's help you capture the moment. Book your Catch Me Flying Dress session on the beautiful nature island of Dominica today. Our team will ensure your comfort and enjoyment through the experience. At the end, you will receive images worth treasuring for a lifetime. We look forward to helping you awaken your inner power as you transform into the most confident version of you.
Push Boston Nation, come on in, check in, post a message, let us know that you're here. Simone here, and it is great to be back with you here on our platform where we are all about promoting Dominica and having those conversations that help to move Dominica and the Caribbean region forward. So it is great to be back with you. The elections is over, and now our energy must turn to how can we empower our people? How can we create opportunities, like I always say, to ensure that our people are financially independent so that they are able to make other independent decisions? And I all think we know what I am referring to at this point. So it is great to be back with you. You know, we get about 25,000 visitors a month on this platform, and I think it is the perfect opportunity to be able to start our Christmas promotions, because it is the Christmas season after all, lest we forget. So this is a great time to start our Christmas promotions, and we are doing so by inviting a very special group of young ladies who are all about women empowerment and simply feeling beautiful in your own skin. So let us go ahead and invite the ladies of Catch Me into the conversation. This evening, we have the CEO and founder herself, Miss Eloise Richards, joining us from Canada, as well as the fashion designer, Miss Kimara Matthew, joining us from Dominica. Ladies, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Simone. I'm fine, and you? How are you?
I am doing well. Kimara, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. Really, really, really good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for being here. And of course, this platform, we're all about showcasing the talent of Dominicans. And, before we even get started, we like to remind our audience that here on Push Past 10, we walk in the spirit of abundance and not the spirit of scarcity. So we're all about promoting our talent, promoting our people, and promoting our businesses. So again, it is great that you guys are joining us. You're the first of our Christmas promotions. So it is wonderful to have you here for your official launch. So just go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience and let us know, your professional interests as well as your role in Catch Me. Eloise, we'll start with you.
My name is Eloise Richards. I'm the founder and visionary behind of Catch Me. In my everyday life, I am a marketing and launch strategist. I own my own marketing agency here in Canada, and Kimara.
Okay, and your role in
I,
Catch Me?
I'm the
I
founder
am
and
Kimara
visionary.
Matthew.
Yes,
Oh,
Kimara.
sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kimara.
All right. I am the fashion designer, and I'm also a business owner, entrepreneur, a mom of two, and I am just here to assist in making this dream come to a reality.
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, guys, come on in, check in, post a message, let us know that you're here, and don't forget to share the live. We see quite a number of folks already on the Facebook Live, so let's make sure that we bid them good evening. We have Ethula Vidal, Markima, Roseline, Althea, Rose Joseph, Sheila, Myrtle, Levers, Josette, and if I miss your name, I do apologize. Tess is here, Tyler, Mersh, Saran, Opia is here. So, guys, come on in, share the live. Let everyone know that we are here to promote Catch Me. And I cannot wait for us to delve into the conversation to find out what that name actually means. It's Catch Me with a K, actually. So, let us talk about the inspiration for your business. Where did the inspiration come from? How did you get started? And when did you get started? So, Eloise, I'll let you take it away.
Yes, so the inspiration for Catch Me came while in Jamaica. I was out there working, and my husband was with me. It was actually his first time to Jamaica. And I was thinking, what is it that we could do? Because it was also our anniversary as well. What could we do to just really capture this moment? So why not a photo shoot? So I started to research, and I ran across this business, this flying dress business. And this was my first introduction to the flying dress as well. So I was captivated by it. I kept looking into it. Then I contacted the company, and we were dialoguing back and forth, and I booked the experience. So when I arrived, as soon as everything started to flow and come together, all that kept coming to me is, why don't we have this in Dominica? Then I started to verbalize what I was thinking, even while we were doing the photo shoot. And on our way back to Canada, I kept saying the same thing. Why don't we have this in Dominica? And my husband turned around and said to me, why don't you do it? At that point, I asked myself the question, and I kind of felt like, I had a lot going on business wise, because I myself, I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I had many businesses that I was doing things with. So I reached out to Kimara, whom I had met, for facilitating a course in Dominica. So I pitched the idea to her, telling her that she should do it, or suggesting that she should do it actually. And she thought it was a great idea, but it's not something that at that point she was like, yes, I'm going to do it. So I left it there, and I came back to her, I believe, a couple months later. And I said, you know what? Let's work on this together. I believe that we should do it. Let's make it happen. You're a designer, and I am an entrepreneur myself, and it's part of my profession. I coach entrepreneurs. So I very well know how to birth a business and how to grow it. So, what about we work on it? So we started to work on it, and here we are. The rest is history. You asked how long the business has been in existence. The business has been in existence for less than a year. We have been working on this project together for, I would say, maybe almost 6 months. And yeah, and Kimara and I, we've worked really well together in putting this together. Kimara is a very passionate designer. Right away, she really got into it with the fabric and everything, and truly bringing it to life, really giving it the rhythm that it needs, more than myself would bring to it. I'd be honest with you, that Kimara does bring that light that you need, and the drama and everything that one needs when they're going through this experience, and helping that woman feel comfortable, helping that woman really just step into her confidence, helping that woman to
Mhm.
really lose herself. And that's one of the things that, with working with Kimara, I really felt that it was a good idea that we were working together, because she really complimented me with what I didn't have to bring to the project.
Yeah, excellent. And now, Kimara, just tell us a little bit of your experience as a designer. How long have you been a designer, and what do you typically design?
Funny enough, I began my career as an entrepreneur as a debt collector. So I was into debt recovery. And then I gradually went into fashion, and I would initially buy and resell. But then I realized that persons would come by and they would ask for something special. They didn't know what it was, but I realized that person wanted their own look, their own identity. And I just ran with the idea. I said to myself, okay, I'm going to contract a seamstress. At the time, I could not sew, not to save my life. But I decided I'm going to go for it. For 6 weeks, I learned nothing. I mean,
Mm.
I don't know if you know about a dart. Many times you start sewing, you start doing patterns, you get to know about a dart. I mean, I was terrible at a dart. I was like, oh my God, this cannot be, this is not the plan. Things are not going as they're supposed to go. But guess what? That didn't stop me. I decided to purchase all my equipment, every tool, my sewing machine, my serger machine, and I began to practice on very expensive fabric.
Mm.
That was my motivation to not mess up. And like Eloise said, the rest was history. This is how I am where I am today for practicing on very, very expensive fabric.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I
Great
have
idea. And
been in
how,
this.
yes, how long?
Go ahead. I have been at it for nearing 10 years, thereabout. Yeah.
Mm. Great,
It's about
great.
10 years.
Now what was your response when Eloise came to you with that idea?
I was like, hmm, that's a window right there. I'm an opportunist. I see opportunities. I'm one of those people. So when she came at me at it, I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Mhm.
Let's do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was really all about mindset. This because can you imagine Eloise is in Canada and you're in Dominica, and we're happy that our PR person, Miss Iola George, and I want to thank Iola for being here with us. So let us give her a minute to introduce herself and tell us her role in Catch Me.
Hey guys, thank
Hey.
you so much for having me,
Hey,
Simone.
hey.
Well, as you know, my field of expertise is communication and public relations. So my role on the project was just to give advice on um, how to approach the market, just putting together the words for the descriptives on the website and that kind of stuff. And it was a fun experience. It was great working with these two ladies. They're very diligent and focused. So it
Yeah, yeah,
was it was
and
great.
Ayola, I have to publicly thank you because you embody what we try to do here at Push Past 10, which is to promote our own.
Yes.
We talk about a reset in Dominica, and let's face it, we have many battles to fight in Dominica. But I think one of the important battles that we need to fight when we talk about a reset is how do we teach people to fish, right? So,
Right.
rather than giving people a fish and feeding them for one day, how do we create those business opportunities that Eloise had the brilliant idea to come up with and to recruit you and Kimara to be a part of it? So how do we do more of that? To teach people to fish, to be able to employ people. And later down in the program, we'll talk about the other people, such as the photographer that is hired and the other people who benefit financially from you guys, from what you guys are doing. So congratulations. This is really a very wonderful initiative that you guys have started.
Thank you, Simone. Thank you. You're so
Yes,
right.
yes.
You were
So
so
Thank you
once
right
you
in
so
your
much.
Yes, once you had the idea,
Oh boy.
Eloise, how did you come up with the concept? How many dresses? What would the dresses be like? The locations? Just kind of walk us through your thought process.
So once Kimara and I got into a flow of working together, obviously the first thing was, what are we gonna call this? So
Yes.
at that point, I believe we had brought Iola on, and we went through a various number of names. But what my thing with this was all about empowering the woman. All I could think about is that woman being elevated, is that woman being totally lost in her element in that moment, and that she would be so lost that she cannot be touched. So we came up with a few names, but the one which stuck with me was Catch Me. So I came up with Catch Me because all I could think about is, when a bird is in the air, there's no one that can touch the bird. That when you are in your lane, no one can touch you. No one can really compete with you. People only compete with you when you come down to their level. Even when you have the same business, that there is a
That's
unique
right.
element of your business. So that's how I truly felt about this. That this woman needs to realize that I'm an individual and truly just own who you are, your individuality, and what you would bring to that dress. That no matter, even though someone else would have worn that dress, that your uniqueness, the way that you would style the dress, the way that you would hold the dress, that no two pictures would be the same. So that's really what Catch Me meant to me, is that no one can stop you. You're only stoppable if you allow people to stop you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I say it all the time. The flower next to the next flower does not bother with what the next flower is doing. It simply blossoms. It simply blossoms. It's not concerned with the other flower. It simply blossoms. So it is great to see you guys embracing the women empowerment movement and blossoming in your own right. But I want to talk to you guys about something else as well, because I always talk about the importance of harnessing technology in order to create financial opportunities. So I really want us to zone in on that, because here we have the perfect example of how Dominicans at home and abroad can work together to create that synergy, create financial opportunities. So
Yeah.
let's talk about that a little bit. Iola, talk to me about that, because I know that's a space that you're heavily involved in.
Well, first of all, I want to touch on something you mentioned before, which is, tapping into the network.
You're muted.
I'm just getting a million calls.
You shared the
Am I
live?
there? Am I there?
Yes, you're there.
Oh my.
All of a sudden, everybody's calling me.
Good business.
Share the live. You're live. Ayola, you're live.
Yeah, try again, because you cut off. You cut off. Let's try one more time. Okay,
They
let
keep
let, let
calling her, I
Iola
guess.
come back. But guys, let's have this
The phone is
conversation about the
busy.
importance of embracing
Well,
technology.
I believe, Simone, there's two things that has worked for us. It's one, I believe it's trust, and that was the foremost, because Kimara and I we never met each other until I went down to Dominica in September. I met Kimara through a program that I was facilitating online. That's how I met her. And her energy stood out. That's one, in the class. And two, we worked together after the program as well on a consultancy basis. And that's how I got to know her even more. And again, we worked together as she being my client. So even in that, there was not necessarily, well, there was stress for her business in terms of the confidentiality, but not trust as a friend or trust as a business partner. So I believe, first and foremost,
I'm
before
back.
even
Okay.
technology, the one thing that I can say that we have going for each other amongst us is trust. Because we didn't grow up together, we didn't
Yep.
go to school together, we're not a family friend by, we don't know each other at all. The first time I laid eyes on Kimara in person
At all.
was this year.
Wow.
Iola, I've known her, but Kimara, so more than technology, because you could have the best technology, but if we did not have trust, this could not come together. So technology is important. It's an essential. It's a big piece in the puzzle. But if there's no trust, then this wouldn't be at all.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about business and you're talking about money. There has to be trust. So let me have Ayola come in. Ayola, you
Exactly.
wanted to say? Business and you're talking about money. There has to be trust. Yes, Ayola, go ahead. Okay, you just muted yourself. Let's give her 1 second. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
For 1 second. Unmute yourself. Can you hear me now? Yes.
Okay, I am so sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm expecting somebody from the airport, and they were
Yeah.
trying to call me to let me know they landed. So sorry. I missed what Eloise was saying, but what I wanted to say before was you mentioned us, using local talents and tapping into local talents, and I just wanted to say that the important thing here is recognizing the talents in fellow Dominicans and seeing them as a partner, not as a competitor, you know? And I think that's what's beautiful about the relationship with the three of us is that we looked, Eloise is the one who reached out, to us, and she saw the various talents that we had and how we could work together to make, this beautiful project come to life. So, being in Dominica doesn't mean that you cannot collaborate anywhere in the world, with other persons. I mean, Eloise is in Canada and I live in Castlebrooks in the countryside. Kimara is in town. And, most of the times we engage with each other was digitally, through WhatsApp and, just having a WhatsApp chat
Virtually.
or a video call or even on Messenger. So, for anybody who's watching who may have an idea of a business or something they want to do, there is really no limit to what you can do. And don't let the fact that you're in Dominica be a hindrance to you in terms of starting or expanding or engaging and networking with people to improve and to scale up your business.
Absolutely. Kimara, you wanted to add anything?
Be a hindrance
I wanted to add
in terms of
something to what
starting or
Eloise said about trust.
expanding.
Because Eloise mentioned that we've never met each other. And I remember when Eloise and I was talking and she had wire me money. You hear me okay? I'm here.
Yes. Go ahead.
A feedback.
Go ahead.
And she had to send me money. So you're sending money to somebody you've never met in person. You do not know their mother's last name. You do not know their auntie, but you're sending them a large sum of money to get things going. And I just wanted to say how really important trust really is. It really showed that this is something that was really essential in actually making this team, unbreakable and making it in such a way that it's just so cohesive, because like I said, we all come from diverse backgrounds. We do not have that intimate relationship, yet still we were able to build this team and really put things together and trust each other enough to make it happen, and here we are today.
Yes, yes. And, I want to talk about your website, your packages, and everything. But I think what you guys are talking about, you're hitting the nail on the head. And that is a barrier that we as Dominicans, we have to overcome because we don't trust each other. The way I hear people in the diaspora speak about Dominicans and Dominicans speak about people in the diaspora who's living in cockroach-infested apartments and who's on welfare, that's not how we should speak about each other. Our role should be uplifting each other, connecting the way you guys have connected, and creating business opportunities and other opportunities that benefit us.
You're very right, Simone.
But Simone, let me just say that Eloise is a special individual. She's not the regular. She's not the average Jane. She's special. She's one of those special people. So I've from my interaction with her, I've learned so much from her. I've been inspired by her so many different times. The way she deals with, challenges, the way she just sees things. So she's one of those special people. So you might want to have her in your corner. You might want to build a little connection and have her because she's one of those special ones. She really
Oh
is.
yeah, absolutely. I've been interacting with Eloise for the last few months now, and I completely concur with what you're saying. And we need more Eloise, we need more
Definitely.
Kimaras, we need more
Oh yeah.
Iolas, and then we have push past and we blast it to the world. Right? So now let's go to the
Okay.
website. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your beautiful website, and we're going to do a tour of the website. So, Eloise, I think you might be the best person to walk us through the website. So, again, the website, let me post it in the comment section so we can all know where to go for the website. So it is catchme.online, and I'm going to copy and paste it so everyone can see. And of course, we say good evening to everyone who's posting on Facebook. Covell says, so proud of you, Elo. Markima, proud of you. My girl, Kimara. Fred says, bonsoir. Tess, she's special indeed. Absolutely. Amanda Griffin, what is Push Past 10? Oh, Amanda, very easy. Just go to pushpast10.com and you'll get all the information you need about Push Past 10. So I went ahead and posted the website. So for those who will listen via the radio, the website is catchme.online. And for some reason, it's giving me an error message, but I will post it again. Catchme.online. Let's see if it works this time. Yes, let's try that again. Yes, so Iola is coming back in, so let us allow her back in. So Eloise, tell us about the
Hi.
website. I'm going to mute you for a minute, Iola.
Okay, so the website, we wanted it to be very seamless because, as we have both attested to, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and Kimara, in my opinion, is on she's a lot busier than I am, where um where programs and different things are involved. So the website is very seamless in terms of, from start to finish, someone is able to go to this website and book their service without even contacting us. They're able to pay without even contacting us at all, without even interacting with us. Obviously, there's the option in order for them to contact us, send us an email, or call us. However, from start to finish, you can make a booking without having to reach out to us. We would get the message, we would get the money, and we would meet you. But
Yeah.
so if you scroll, so the video is
Yeah,
there.
and before we even start exploring the website, I just want to acknowledge your two lovely models that we're looking at, which are two other women of empowerment, Miss Tamara
I know,
Lowe
right?
and Mrs. Jody Dublin Dangleband. So again, more
Hello, Judy.
empowered women doing incredible
You
things to
can walk right now.
uplift each other rather than to tear down each other, because we all know that conversation
Definitely.
and we're not about to have that conversation because this is not what this program is about. All right, so let's go through the website. So let me know where I should go. You said scroll down.
Okay, so if you scroll down, or you could click on Flinders, but if you're going through the website, you could scroll down. There is a quote there. There's Tammy there in all her glory.
Uh-huh.
And scroll down some more.
Uh-huh.
There's Kimara and myself, a little bit about the two of us.
Excellent.
And
The photo gallery.
as you scroll, there's the photo gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And
how to book. All right, so where do we go to see the packages? Let's do the packages
you could
first.
go to investment.
Uh-huh. All right, so tell us about the packages.
So the packages were developed that if you wanted to do something for yourself, where it's your time and it's just only yourself and you wanted to just love on yourself, or if you just want to, like, my vision for this is really for a woman to use this as a stepping stone, as you've done some work on yourself and you feel that, you know what, I am really just going to make time for myself, and I'm going to do a photo shoot, and something that I want to remember. It's something that I want to look back and say, this is the time that I decided that I was going to turn around. This is the time that I felt that I was going to step into my power. This is the moment when I just decided that everything is going to change, that I'm just going to put everything behind of me and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the name behind of it, My Time. Then the next package is Love,
Mm-hmm.
which would be with you and your best friend or you and your husband. And then the other package is Indulgence, which would
Mm-hmm.
be for a group of people together.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell us about in terms of the locations, the photographer, what is included in the package. Just walk us through what's included in the packages. So it's one dress within city and environ. So what would that include
So
from
you
maybe?
So you get one dress and it's
Mhm,
within the city and environs.
mhm.
So it's so someone is coming to Dominica. So I'll take you through the customer journey.
Yes.
That a tourist is coming to Dominica and they may have found this prior to. They may have found this while they're there and they booked this. This can be done within the Rosa environs because, again, it's the experience that you're having mentally, the experience that you're having with the dress. And yes, it is allowing you to capture the beautiful surroundings as well, but it can be done right within our city, on our
Mhm,
beaches, or we could go far off as Scott's Head or the other side of the island. But it's
mhm,
something that can totally take place within the city of Roseau at one of the beaches.
mhm.
Um, so they will get one dress. They will also get an assistant. Kimara is the one who would be the operations manager, the person who would be operating the business from day to day. And we do have other assistants that we are bringing on board as well as things ramp up. Because
Mhm.
again, this is to create employment in Dominica.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah, and already tell us some of the folks that are employed. For example, we have Kimara, we have Iola's public relations business, the photographer. Of course, you have a driver to take folks to the different
right,
locations. So kind of
that's
just tell
right.
us about employment because
So
this is what this is all about.
So again, taking you through that customer journey, that a driver would meet the tourists where they're at, take them to where they're going, and we've also partnered with different restaurants that could provide food as well. So that is not included in the package. It would be an upcharge.
Right.
So they could have a full day experience. So they
Hmm.
could start with the photo, and then the driver could take them to different places along the way. But we would allow for all of that to happen.
Right, absolutely. Now, Kimara, tell us about the dresses. So, how many dresses are available? What are the colors? Just kind of tell us about the different options. And then we want to talk about maybe the themes. You talked about stepping into your own, but we also want to talk about the different themes that this would be a perfect event for. So, Kimara, tell us about the dresses, and also tell us about how do you care for the dresses once someone has used them. Okay, I think you're muted. Let me try to unmute you.
I'm not able to give you a number of my head.
Say it again.
You hear me now?
Yes,
Are you hearing me okay?
yes.
All right. So I was saying that I may not be able to give you a number of dresses currently, but I can say that we have quite a bit of dresses for adults. We have for children, and I'm kind of
Mhm.
quick on the sewing machine as well. So let's just suppose that a customer says, purple is my favorite color, and I really want to have that experience with the wind and just feeling that warm breeze. oneness with myself. Having a dress made to suit that customer's desire would not be, a big issue. In terms of caring for the dress, we have a in-house system that we usually utilize for our rental dresses, which we use for the flying dresses as well. So our dresses don't go to the outside cleaner or to the laundromat, but we take care of them in-house.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you have a makeup artist as well?
Yes, we do.
Good. Yet another person being employed. Guys, congratulations. This
Right.
is such
There
a
should be
fantastic
another person.
idea.
We do have a few entrepreneurs that we would, yeah, we do have,
Yeah, this is a great idea. Now, Ayola, tell us about the
definitely,
importance of marketing and
definitely.
promoting this company, because I think that is the area that most of us can play a role in. And for example, just simply sharing this live, just simply sharing this video so that we continue to get the exposure that this company needs, Catch Me needs to be able to grow and able to hire even more Dominicans at home and abroad. And then, Eloise, we will also want to talk about the different themes that would be a perfect fit for the Catch Me brand. So, Ayola, you want to tell us about the importance of marketing and promotions?
This is a good start. Your platform gets quite a number of views. So
25,000.
yeah. Hey, hey. So I was very excited to contact you, Simone. I love the support that you continue to give me. I mean, I don't think I've recommended anybody for your show and you said no. So
Exactly.
a good start. Of course, we do some press in the traditional media, and I think we want to target, we want to appeal to Dominicans, both here and those who reside abroad who may, come down, whether it's for a special occasion or, just touching base. But we also want to appeal to tourists. So we have been in communication with some persons who have tour experiences, and we want to reach out to the cruise ships and try to pitch the experience, the product to them, so that as Eloise mentioned before, it can be done online seamlessly. You can book, see the options and pay and do everything online before you even touch foot on the island. So we definitely are looking at a large cross section of people, but definitely women, who are maybe in their 30s and even up to, your 70s. I mean, if you're
Mhm.
67, that doesn't mean the end for you. You still can be in your, feeling yourself, as they
Oh, yeah.
say, and stepping into your confidence. And that's really, Eloise has been very consistent, because even when I had to do some of the descriptives for the website, and I was maybe going in a different direction. She was very, very consistent in what she wanted the ideal customer to feel, and the reason why they want to pick the dress. So it's not just about wearing a pretty dress. It's about wearing a dress that mirrors how you feel, or wearing a dress that mirrors how you want to feel about yourself. So it's kind of like a tool to kind of, take you to that place that you want to be the very best version of yourself. So I think that's what is key about how we promote the dress. It's not just about wearing a pretty dress. It's about, because we did the photo shoot in Scott said, and I could see a transformation. Like the women wearing the dress, they they are beautiful already, but when they put it on, there's a kind of a confidence that you can see manifesting. And I think if we do that with all the persons who employ us to have this experience, that it's more than just selling a package of a dress. It's really helping to boost a woman's confidence, and I think that's a beautiful
Absolutely.
mission as a business.
Yeah, and it's also about celebrating you, because we all know we are moms, we are wives, we are, sisters, and we're everything to everybody. And sometimes
Yes.
we just need to remind ourselves to take that time for us to invest. I like the term on the website, investments, because it's
Self.
investing in you. It's giving back to you for all that you give to everyone else. So again, guys, congratulations. This is truly an awesome venture. But tell us, how has the response been? What has the support been like for you guys on the ground?
Well, the support on the ground has been good in terms
Good.
of when we speak with persons and tell them exactly what Ayola has just spoken of, what she has said, they really gravitate to it in terms of it's not just an experience, it's not just a dress, it's not just another flying dress. That it's really attached to empowering the woman. It's really attached to that woman realizing that, you know what, this could be my stepping stone. This could be my first step into my new me. This could be my first step into manifesting this person that I want to be. This could be my first step in truly experiencing that, experiencing being truly lost in what I have been thinking of, all those affirmations that I've had, seeing them come to pass, something that you maybe don't believe that you could be so elevated. So when we explain it this way to people, they gravitate to it. They say, oh, this is different. Oh, this is not just another flying dress. This is not just another photo shoot. That there is more to it. That you're speaking to, exactly like Ayola said, you're speaking to mature women, women who have realized that, you know what, I have some baggage and there's things that I need to deal with. And this could be my moment where I'm actually putting that stake in the ground and taking that first step to step into your confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is what different themes, reasons that people might want to book a package. And I can already see there should be no special occasion. It's simply celebrating you. But for example, I saw a picture of a young girl with I
Her
assume
dad.
somebody that might be a mom, representing a mom as the model. And so, what are the different themes that you're encouraging people to book you for?
Right. That scene that you speak of, it's so amazing to see how the two of them came together, the synergy between the two of them, of the she putting the crown on the mom's head and the mom crowning her. So it's something that a mom and a daughter could do together. So it's something for Mother's Day, or it's something even just for your mother's birthday, and just taking that time out to appreciate mom. Exactly like Iola said, like mom is 70, mom is 80. We don't know how long we're going to have her, but
Yep.
just appreciating mom, or the two of us, we're dolled up and just looking at mom, like almost passing on the baton to you right now.
Yeah.
So it's it fits any occasion of you appreciating yourself, of you appreciating your partner, of you appreciating your friends, just really getting lost in that moment and realizing that, you know what, that we are more powerful than we think that we are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like the idea that you said a gift, because I think this is a great gift idea, right? So we have
Yeah.
Christmas coming up, we have Valentine's Day right around the corner, a birthday, a wedding anniversary. This is a great gift to give to someone, a woman in your life that you love and appreciate, because we all know how much moms and women in general hold the family down. We multitask, we're full-time employees, we're full-time moms, and it just goes on and on again. So guys, again, thank you for the incredible work that you're doing, and especially for embodying what can happen when Dominicans at home and abroad come together, trust each other, and work together. Now, I'm sure there's been some challenges along the way. So, what are some of the challenges that you're experiencing? So, let's talk about your successes and challenges so far along the way.
Really thank
Well, I believe we have experienced, well, not I believe, we have experienced the environmental challenges. And it's something that when you study marketing that you hear of and wouldn't even really expect to experience it. For instance, I was home during the rainy season, so we had to contend with the weather a lot and trying to get photos done. So that was a challenge in wanting to launch, and you're because of the weather, you're not able to do so. Then recently, the election, But again, like
Yes.
I always say, is that business is like a living, breathing organism. So there's always going to be things that's going to affect it. But as long as
Mhm.
it's living and breathing, it can grow. So you just take heart in knowing that, you know what, it's living. So therefore, as long as you are passionate enough, it can grow.
Mhm. Yeah. Anybody else want to share?
Well, I want to mention that obviously there's another business that has a similar concept in terms of flying dress, and obviously they had a launch earlier this year, and some may perceive that as a challenge, but I just wanted to mention that I think that multiple people can exist in the same space doing similar things, and that it can appeal to different people for different reasons. So I still saw, this as a really good opportunity in terms of launching the business. And I'm speaking from a publicity communication standpoint. It was a great opportunity, and not really a challenge in my mind. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why we started up the program by saying we walk in the spirit of abundance and not scarcity, right? Because the pie, I always say, the pie is big enough for all of us to get half of the pie. So we're not concerned with
Exactly.
other businesses that exist in the same space. We're focused on blossoming ourselves and continuing our own journeys. So, what has been the reviews? Have you guys gotten any reviews from people who have done the experience?
Yeah, there are actually some reviews on the website.
Good. And just give us a general sense.
They loved it.
Well, and they echoed
In
the
a
It was
same
a blast.
nutshell.
sentiments. They echoed the same sentiments, that they felt very empowered. That
Mhm.
like one person said that this was better than I thought it was going to be. That yes,
Yes.
I was asked to do this and I didn't expect it to be all of this. I didn't expect that I would feel this way. So
Mhm.
once you
Yeah.
hear people begin to go within and speak about their feelings, rather than I didn't expect to look this way, which is kind of fleeting, like yeah, I did, like you're going to look good,
Right.
right?
Right.
Because you
Yeah.
prepare yourself to go to a photo shoot. You do everything that you have to do. You get your makeup done, you get your hair
Yes.
did, and
Yes.
everything right. But when people start to speak about the way that I felt,
They felt.
that is what
Mhm.
really makes you know that, you know what I'm trying to put out there, it's sticking. People are
Yeah.
getting it even without me having to say anything, when they're tapping into themselves.
And not just the
And
way
I
they felt,
must
but
say,
remember they have the
sorry.
pictures for eternity. So they can always look at the pictures and revisit that feeling. Ayola, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that, I've never had a flying dress experience myself, and I was there to help, to assist, I was really thinking in terms of like the imagery that we want to put on the website. So trying to make sure like certain shots would match with the words and that type of stuff. But in doing it, I myself also got caught up in the moment, and like I think I could have stayed on that beach like the whole entire day, just saying, "Oh, try this and put your hands so and do like that and smile so." And the more you did, it's like the more the subject wanted to do, So it's a very engaging experience. It's not like you're just gonna come there. You don't have to be a model. You don't have to have a background in fashion. You can just be a regular person who is, looking to do something special for themselves, and we will help to bring out, that confidence and that amazing vibe that you have. It will come out and it'll come through in the imagery.
Yeah, and I have to tell you guys that you guys are magnets for women of empowerment, because I see yet another empowered lady, and Natasha Labad is here with us. And Natasha, great to have you on board. Let's see what Facebook and the comments are saying. Natasha says, mommy daughter dresses coming up. Okay, she must know something that you guys are into. Marietta Henry, Kim, very interested. Lovely Kim. I think, Kimara, you were calling a few folks to come join us. Thank you for that. Basitu says, this is a unique way
Yeah.
to uplift ourselves and motivate our loved ones at a time when mental health and well-being is of critical importance. Great job, guys. So I echo those sentiments that Basilia is sharing, because there's so much darkness in the world right now that we have to find ways to uplift our spirits. And I have big dreams for Catch Me. I envision you going from empowering women to, creating something for the man. So that is in the distant,
Are
in the distant, distant future, after you've dominated the world of women empowerment, right? Yes, so guys, so as we
Yeah.
get ready to wind down, and
Yeah.
again, thank you for being here. What would be your advice for
Mhm.
anyone looking to start a business, especially a business that relates to Dominicans in the diaspora, working with Dominicans in Dominica, and just overall your general experience?
Well, my advice is, because we have this narrative, exactly like you said, as Dominicans in the diaspora, we have the narrative of we don't want to do anything at home, because it will not go right, or people are not serious about business. Um, you don't believe that you could be away and be running a business because it won't be profitable. And the list goes on, but it just basically stops at I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That if people in the diaspora like myself have dreams of doing something back home, try it, put it out there. You just
Mm-hmm.
never know what's going to happen. So that's truly what my encouragement would be to anyone in the diaspora that wants to start something. Start it with someone that you don't know. How about that? Maybe the people that
Us.
you do know you have history with them.
Mm-hmm.
Start it with people that you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Iola, Kimara, your final thoughts as we get ready to wind down the program? Kimara, go ahead. Oh, Iola, you speaking? Hold on. I think you're muted. Go
sorry,
ahead,
you called my name
Iola.
first. I wanted to end with this thought that I had today, which is I was thinking about the tourism industry and how there was a time when people never thought of going to a hotel, like a Fortune hotel. That was like for tourists, that was for foreigners. And now we have Dominicans getting day passes, going to Rosalie Bay, going to Secret Bay, Kempinski. Like going to a hotel right now, it's like par for the course. It's you can go and have lunch at Jungle Bay. It's not a thing anymore. And so I think we just kind of have to have this mindset of things evolve, people evolve, and we have to like move with the times. So the time right now is all about networking and engaging with other people. And I think if we have the mindset of participation and partnership, then anything is
Yeah.
possible. As I say earlier, we are not limited by physical space. We have the internet, we have many tools at our disposal. And of course, me as a communication person, you can check me
Yes, yes, absolutely.
promotion and
Mhm.
developing your concepts,
Mhm.
because I did a lot apart from me doing publicity, like okay, a press release and an interview. I helped Eloise a lot in terms of developing the concepts for the packages, and putting her in touch with people, and also just giving her advice on the environment, what is happening, what is getting a feel of what's on the ground. So that's also important. If you're overseas, you need somebody who can give you a very realistic explanation of what is happening, and then you can move forward. So anything is possible once you put your mind to it. And I just want to say thanks to the ladies for bringing me on board, and for allowing me to contribute to this project.
Yeah, absolutely. Kimara, your final thoughts? Give her a minute. Can you hear us? Okay, so while we're waiting for Kimara to chime in, I want to thank everyone for being here. We've
Yes,
been
I just
here.
want to say,
Yes.
sometimes you have to just take the plunge. You have to just go for it. and just put your heart in it. I think many times we are fearful of our very own shadow, and it just comes down to trusting in the process. Sometimes
Yes, yes. I think we got the gist of what you were saying, Kimara. So, ladies, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming over to
weren't
Push
you
Past
hearing me?
Night.
I
Yes.
was already
Let's
in.
try one more time. Let's try one more time.
Are you hearing me?
We're hearing you now. Trust the process.
I guess my internet is it's slow.
We can hear you, Kim. Go.
Okay, so I think
Pardon?
we have quite a delay. But Kim, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a
Okay.
part of the
Trust the
conversation.
process. So I was saying that many times we have to just take the plunge and trust the process. Many times God aligns us in directions, and many times fear.
Yeah, that's okay. There's a delay. There's a delay on Kim's end. And Elizabeth Thomas out there in
Welcome,
Massachusetts, thank you
welcome.
for joining us
Thank you so
on
much for having
YouTube.
me.
Yes, and she says, wow, one way or another, I will have my flying dress photo. Yes, Liz, I greatly encourage you to get in touch with Catch Me. And again, it's Catch Me with a K,
Yeah.
Katch, me, M-E, dot O-N-L-I-N-E, Catch Me. Dot online. So, ladies, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us as we begin our Christmas promotions. We want to continue to promote our own. That is the mission of Push Past 10. So as we continue to go from 25,000 visitors to, I don't know, 100,000, that is what this platform will always be dedicated to put the pieces together, bring the mind of the CEO to the designer, to the PR, to Push Past 10, and let's create the opportunities for Dominica. So again, everyone who joined us via Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and everyone who will listen on Untapped Potential on the radio, we want to thank you for being a part of the audience. My name is Simone Matthew, and it is always great to be here with you as we continue to promote and celebrate our own. And we keep thinking about the reset. So we're resetting in 2023, and the focus is on us. How do we promote us? How do we get us the opportunities so we can all be more independent in our ability to think for ourselves? So again, anybody has any final words? Eloise, you're the CEO, so the final words go to you.
Thank you very much, Simone, for having us on your show. Thank you very much for being patient with us and being a listening ear. I truly appreciate it. And all I can say to everyone, check us out, share with your friends and
Yes.
anyone you know that's looking to visit Dominica, any tourist that's looking to have something memorable to do while they're in Dominica. You could truly just click on catchme.online.
Yes, excellent. And we all have a role to play. And one of the most important roles that my audience play is simply clicking the share button to take the message to the world. So, ladies, thank you. It was a pleasure to represent you here on Push Pass. And I look forward to working with you guys as we continue to grow your business together. So, with that, we say good night. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, YouTube Live, and everyone who will listen on Untapped Potential on the radio. So,
So much
ladies, we'll
for
be in touch.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Have a good
Bye.
night. Take care.